We never crossed the line, but we stood close enough. Every word unsaid between us somehow felt like love. We dreamed in almost, we breathed in maybe. Somehow we ended before we began. Low register, channel story to turn. We moved so long and I memorized your almost smile. The pause before you spoke, the way my name fell softly, like it was something broke. We circled every feeling, afraid to let it land, holding on to moments we never had planned. Gentle lift, emotional tension, mule strings enter. I thought if I waited long enough, you'd finally see me there. But timing has a cruel way of never being fair. Emotional restraint, emotion ache, honesty. We ended before we began, before we dared to try. We loved in quiet glances and practiced our goodbye. No memories to forget, no future we could claim. We ended before we began, but it still feels the same. Slightly stronger, still intimate. Beyond subtle pulse, I still wonder what we'd be if courage spoke that day. If we let our hearts be loud instead of walking away. They say it would never happen, shouldn't hurt this deep, but unfinished love still wakes me when I'm half asleep. Rising emotion, we pricked at each other by never crossing lines, but safety doesn't stop the ache of losing what's not mine. Full of false emotionally, Charlie point, leave her crossing lines, but safety doesn't stop the ache of wanting what's not mine. Full of false emotion, he point me and then we ended before we began, before we broke or healed. We saved ourselves from damage, but never learned what's real. I carry all the what ifs, you carry on the same. We ended before we began, but still felt all the pain. Raw, exposed, emotional turning point. Maybe love isn't always loud, maybe it's just restrained. Maybe the hardest goodbyes are the ones unexplained. We weren't brave, we weren't wrong, we were just afraid. Sometimes the heart breaks quietly without a word being said. If I could go back to that moment, I don't know what I'd do. Loving you without loving you was the hardest to control. Strength and acceptance with sadness. We ended before we began, but I'm letting it go now. I won't live inside the question of what we could have been somehow. Hold on to what we almost had without the shame. We ended before we began, but it still meant something. Soft as hypnos, peaceful, piazza fade one pet. Some love stories are silent, some never reach the page. We ended before we began, but you